Thomas, welcome back. Great to see you again. It's only been about sort of 7 years, I suppose, since I taught you as a junior. So, good to hear that you got down to a handicap of 3. Let's have a look at the swing that you did do that with. See if we can help you, maybe get down to scratch and below. So, setup looks pretty good. Not too unhappy with the grip and the setup, and grip might be a little bit weak on that bottom hand, but right now that's something for the future that we can work on. On the way back, what we see here is the club head's doing all the moving around the body, so you get the club head quite a long way behind your body. So then you keep working it around and you keep your elbow, sort of right elbows tucked in a little bit there, but your left arm's across your chest. So really stretching the club out behind your body quite a lot. Most people have probably come over the top from here, but what you do is you actually drop the club further in behind you here. And because you're squatting, your pelvis is coming down and forwards and crowding the plate. So that right arm's got nowhere to go, and your hands can't come under your torso. So you've lost all your, your forward bend. You're up at 67 now. We want to see this down a little bit lower to create that room and keep your pelvis back. So from here, you've just got to push your hands past your body. So that club's really going in and out, and that marries up with your block out to the right, and then maybe get a bit active with your hands and start hooking it to the left. So to see that move from face on, so there's the club head going back around the body without as much hip turn. Left arm's getting across your chest. Work the club in behind your body. It's got nowhere to go, so you've got to release it early. That right arm's stuck right now behind your hip, so you just have to flip the club through basically. You're doing a good job to play off the handicap you are, but you've stagnated. So what we did. So let's go to the marrying up of down the line. So a little bit more hip flexion. So just get the butt back a little bit more forward bend here down at sort of 56, 57. So takeaway now, what we're going to do is turn the right pocket back, turn the hips more to keep the club more outside the hands instead of the opposite that way. And then instead of working the club around and across your chest so much, from here, doing a bit of a drill here, we're searching, we're figuring it out. You're going to keep turning and vertically hinge it back up over the top a little bit. We'll work on club face control, all that stuff at the top, but that's a little bit better there because then it helps this move. So you work it back behind your body and get stuck. You've got nowhere to go from there. So from there, we just work it back down under the torso. Look at all that room for that right elbow and getting back down in front of that hip. So instead of having to throw the club head around the corner at the golf ball and push and flip, we can now turn the body through a little bit more, keep our forward bend and stay in our posture a lot better through the golf ball. And then we just worked on not holding on so much and through here, just letting it release around the corner. And we discovered a bit of a catalyst from face on. So let's go to the face on view real quick. Let's bring this one in. So instead of getting stuck in behind here and pushing it through, when we did this one, so now we turn the lower half and get the arms a bit wider back, so we actually pivot, keep the hands out behind our or in front of our chest, so we swing out to the side more. Now everything works down and under, so there's the exaggerated feel, and then when you go in to hit the golf ball, everything starts releasing as it should. So now you've got the club down in front of your body. That right elbows come down in front of your hip, not caught way behind it. So instead of flipping it, you're able to compress it. And the one on the right just looks like pretty damn good. And what was that? That was 15 minutes work, if that. That was your first swing after we went out and just did a bit of drill work to keep the arms in front of the chest. That was your first shot. First golf ball, so that's quite impressive, mate. And it leads me to believe that you're going to get this fairly quickly and be a good player like you want to be. So from here, and the catalyst for that was trying to keep your head back a little bit, which gets you a bit more spine tilt this way while you're doing it. So you get a bit more spine tilt this way, right shoulder can come under, so you can actually release it around the corner. So look at your hips. Look at your hips actually function now. Actually turn, and you're keeping your side bend and not coming up out of it and thrusting your pelvis forward. So I think you'll agree that one on the right was quite the transformation in a very short amount of time. So just keep drilling that. I'll see you in a week or so just to check on your progress to make sure that's all firing the right way and help you sort of connect the dots and put it together. But while you've done a fantastic job getting down to a handicap of 3 with the old swing, if we can start doing this swing on the right, mate, we're absolutely kicking goals. Well done, great to see you again, and see you soon.